Welcome back, guys, to Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist at the End and the Secret Key, where last episode, after viewing more character events within Windle, we headed over to Carla's tent to continue the Underworld World quest, having a think of the Atelier as Carla told us of a place where we could find weapons of the Age of God. Before that, we made some more materials and a new bomb with our alchemy, as we now head out. Let's get the Leoplagig then. I'll also get the Barbaric Horn Whistle. And this Hourglass of Origin. To just kind of be getting up towards these really high costing things that are the end of everything. So that's quite a lot of stuff made. Quite a lot indeed. So instead of a trio craft now, do you want one of these icy bombs that I've made? Or one of these Prisons of Declines? They're probably better than that, I don't know. So many ice damage L's, so that worked out kind of slightly disappointingly. That's how I'd put it. You have one of these as well, why not? Anyway, let's head to the Valley of the Abyss like we're supposed to be doing, instead of like crafting, which I suddenly was like, oh, I wanted to do some earlier, and I never got round to it. Oh, we're in Clary. Yeah, that's wrong. Building a better bomb is nice and all, but when you've got X billion bombs you can build as well. So many elements to choose from. Pick your poison. How would you want to kill your foe? Oh, you want to actually use poison. Yeah, we've got that too. Ah, boss monster. Hunt Rhino Fiend. I refuse. So the 4 gold coins I'll probably be begging for later is what I imagine. I'm going for our actual destination. We have pressed this already. Question for me is, have I been going to any other regions that have new stuff on them? Leave me alone. I can sneak very good. Is it guiding us? It might be, but we're not going there. Incredible. How many weapons are there? Amazing. Some of these don't look damaged at all. We also threw things they had simply left behind in here. Oh, this is great and all, but how do we get this home? Hauling it home, then finding out it's not useful and we have to come back again would be a pain. Then let's have the youths help out. We can at least recover stuff from the bottom of the valley. I'll have them set up a salvage tent at once. That's nice of you and all. I've just come under attack. Right, well, we've got our Prison of Decline and our Melting Ice Bomb is resisted. Let's just throw it all. So does this do damage? No, it's just massive debuff. I don't know if Prison of Decline is that good, but what it could be used for is debuffing our enemy. Oh wow, did I just... I'm annoyed. I've only gone and done this again, haven't I? I've only gone and done it again. This is very frustrating. Take a one-day break and head to the Valley of the Abyss. Oh, okay. I could have done that after I could have done my alchemy and then done it. But I'm an idiot. Every time. I'm like, oh, let's do the world quest because we might have a one-day break. Gets distracted again. Is there any helping me? I don't know. Well, we're taking a one-day break. We may as well set up this and go hunt that Felucia that's far off. I think we may as well continue on to the landmark from here when you look at it. Yeah, character event plus more. And we can probably use that landmark to get back a little faster. Yeah, looks like it. I'm trying to get the Emperor Uni here. It's very big. Wow, it looks big from a distance, but from up close it's even more impressive. It is, but it looks like this tower has no entrance. But of course, as Ryza said, this was built to be seen from a distance. In this world there are no cities or towns like in your world. We only have small villages built by clans. Oh, I see. So some travelers with no familiarity with the land may not even notice the presence of the villages. That is why this thing exists. There are clan villages around this tower. So when villagers visit other clans, they use this as a sign and feel a little safer. That sounds interesting, like treasure hunting. When you look closely, this tower is full of cracks. Is this safe? Well, it must be made of common ore, so if it's neglected, it will collapse naturally. This huge thing will collapse. That's so super dangerous. Since we're here, we'll reinforce some critical parts. Yes, it's made of common ore, so let's gather the materials. We're going to repair it? It's reportable where? That wasn't even the quest. Nope. I was just thinking. Do you remember the nursery rhyme that was passed down in our village? The one that goes, Devil's Field to the west, Dragon's Castle to the east. Of course, how could I forget? What about it? Yes, the gate to Underworld is the Dragon's Passage. That is the pathway for the dragon to cross the worlds, right? I was thinking, could the Meteor Castle on Kurken Island be it? You don't see dragons that big very often in the world we live in. Yes, we do see small and medium-sized dragons, but it's rare to see one that big. I heard that it was summoned. But from where? I was a little curious about that. Are you saying that the dragon summoning device itself was actually a type of passage? I don't think it's possible to summon without a gate. Do I sound a little crazy? Well, that's one way of looking at it. A summoning device emits waves to call out specific monsters to summon monsters within the range. It wouldn't be surprising if the waves reached a dragon in a neighboring world, that is, the underworld, and summoned it. That would mean that the summoning device is temporarily creating a gate to summon the subject. Wouldn't that be an extraordinary technology? Yes. Nevertheless, the fact that humans can artificially create a gate is quite something. I wouldn't be surprised by anything at this point. But I'm amazed at the flexibility of your ideas. I never would have thought that the passage and a summoning device were the same things. But if that were true, it's a horrible story for the dragon. It would be forced to be recalled to the land where it finally rested its old wings to fight. Seems that the summoning device must be destroyed, so that it will never be activated ever again. I agree. It's unforgivable to disturb the final rest of an old dragon. Alright, so this quest may be reportable, but where so? Back at the Atelier? Oh, this is a dead end. Do I touch you? Oh, that's more of the venom nuts. There is a chest behind here. Frozen leaf. So somewhere just about here. Oh, there we go. I've got to jump up a little bit. So I've got to use ore, 30 random ores. By quantity, maybe? Ah, but no, by quality quantity. And then we'll use a bit of everything. That's how we roll. I like those ones, I don't want to use them. Got quite a few ores of random types here. I might just use some more amortite. Yes, reinforcement complete. With this, it should hold on for a while. Impressive. I had no idea you could fix things like this. Well, not exactly fixing. We just reinforced the parts that were cracked or looked fragile. If I could, I would rebuild this, but Alchemy can't fix everything. Well, I couldn't build it or bring it here. That's a pity. It would look much better if we rebuilt it. Don't be upset. You protected the signpost for those who travel this land. You should be proud of that. Stone Tower Conservation Project. 300 SP for our trouble. To be honest, I'm not actually worried about SP anymore. Seems to me that we're looking actually pretty good for that. Alright, so while we're waiting for this then, what do we do next? Of course, we were taking a massive hike to the north to go fight a big beastie. Now we should be able to either break down any wall in our way or use the emerald bands. But I've also got to remember which is the direction I actually need to go in. Because if I remember correctly, this was blocked off. I think it was from the center, wasn't it? We decided. And then we got blocked. Hope this big beastie isn't a letdown like the dragon. Oh, I don't think it will be. It's, we already know what it is in terms of what we're killing. And it could possibly be stronger than the other one we fought. Which was stronger than the other one we fought. It's a Deranged King, isn't it? I thought that's what it said anyway. Take what down? I'm over here. You're over there. There we go. Did we do that last time? I can't remember. I can't remember what was our getting stuck point at now. I mean, there's that there. I think that was our getting stuck point. Yes. There it is. There we are. By the way, I think a bomb element bomb, as you said, can we have that, is just basically the fire bomb extreme, right? Ooh, that's a very glowy door. Can I even open it? Stop pretending you're alive. Gives me even more experience. Leela and Ompel level up. Right, I'm assuming then that this is just a barrier that we need to break. Oh, come on, jump. Only one remains. So I use prison to climb before the melting bomb. What are we looking at? A guy completely spaced out. Even more levels. I guess if we're increasing our dexterity, it makes our item usage easier. Seems those flowers are solid objects. Go away! No, we can't get through. It must be a maze too. I don't see a yellow thingy. Shoot, so how do we get through here? I mean, we're going past where we need to be. That just makes it supremely confusing. Seems like I've still not taken a direction I'm supposed to take from an earlier point. Does that sound about right? Right now down there. Well, this bit's not goable, throughable. Okay. I have no clue what I'm doing now. Wondering if I could climb from over here. Actually, might be the case. Oh yeah, I did. Maybe there's like another object to press somewhere around here? That just gets me to that. Oh, there is another item to press. It's down from where we were. Okay. Hmm. Oh, shimmering materials. We don't even need the stuff. Like, seriously, I don't. Especially because everything's just gonna run away. Now, if you're gonna get your faces all up in here, will I try to figure out where I'm going? So how do I get into that area then? Oh, I just had to go down from where I was? Oh, you're kidding me. Oh my goodness, it's right there. Gotta be joking me. I thought it'd be forward. Maybe I need to look at the map more. It's the mini-map. I can't look at the main map after all. I found it, at least, so I can't complain. The progress is back on. Of course I hear you. It's amazing how fast we can run. I don't know if that's because of speed stat or this game just lets you escape everything for basically free. I don't know the answer to this question. The best thing is I look right, so I'm not staring directly at Ryza's butt while she's climbing through the thing, and I forget that I've got 2 more instances of Ryza's butt on the screen next to the chat. I cannot escape. My only option is to watch. This is the way it is. I do need more Sceptrin, that's for certain. And I also don't mind getting more Curious Aqua. See, for the amount of effort you have to go through to get through here, I reckon this guy might just destroy me. We'll find out. Remembering that you have to have, like, all your adventure tools maxed out. Then you have to go through a maze. Maybe Ompel will just one-shot the guy with special attack. Just like we did to that poor little dragon. This was a quest that we could take at the same time as other ones, of course, so... might not be as bad as I would think. Some more swords, please. Thank you. Are we there yet? My god, it's a massive roundabout maze. There's a chest over here. Oh, a reinforced settle. So now I've got 2. And I have to use this? Oh, I have to go up. The weird climbing mechanic that's only just been introduced. With my not so good disengagement of jumping. Bit worried about that every time, to be honest. Oh, we're close to the landmark. No, it's got a red door to get through first. At Truly Light, we really want you to work for this. You can't have this easy. I'm amazed there's not something here to smash my head in. Well, that's going to be a long camera pan. Yeah, I was about to say. Someone left some chairs and tables here if you need a little bit of a break. I don't know how many jellyfish mushrooms I have, so... We made it! Surely nothing's gonna kill me when I walk in here, right? Oh! Is this a zodiac sign? It is for sure. A zodiac sign I could see in the sky of my hometown. So many memories. Landmark obtained. Now we can see the place. And now it leads into a chamber. Interesting. Now we can warp back here, remember? So first of all, I'm warping back to the atelier to jump off our goodies. I don't necessarily need to save, because as long as our goodies are saved, we're good. New save data. I always do this. You know it is. I think I got 2 out of 3 of treasures in this place. The Worshipped Spirit Stone is where we haven't got one. Probably because I didn't blow up a wall. Okay, so what's gonna be waiting? That's my real question. Look here, he looks tasty. Fun. Hey, buddy. What are you again? But how hard are you compared to the other ones? It's the super boss! It's not the super boss! Look how much his health went down. Resist the other 2 things. Paralysis. More prisons to climb, please. Lunar lamp, it just works. Lunar lamp, it just works. Lunar Lab. It just works. Phew, fighting a king always makes me nervous. But we beat it somehow. Now the Felucia should start to dissipate. I should head back and let them know. Oh, this was easy. Ryza's just like, that was simple. Interesting chamber we find ourselves in there, right? Like, it looks like a chamber where more stuff should happen. We did it though! It took quite a while to get all this way. I'm just happy that we did. I'm wondering if I can quickly find that treasure chest randomly, because it's just like, oh, it looks like the place is pretty much done. And I'm thinking, was there some reason we couldn't go this way? Or didn't go this way? I can see the button from behind this side now. Too bad I can't see a treasure chest on that map. There it is. On another podium of sorts. Or maybe not. It's on behind it. Found multiple ones of these kind of podiums now. Dusk mushroom. Now that area is complete. So, how do we get back fastest to this gate? Where the... Oh, we got a warp. Another quest complete. Do you think that's been a day yet? Oh, you're back. Did anyone get hurt? We are just fine. The king has been defeated. Wow, this must be why Master Carla trusts you, to think someone could defeat it so easily. I wouldn't say it was easy. No, it was. That was, I don't know, that could be the same level as the one that we fought before or not, because we got the quest at the same time. There definitely, that second one was definitely harder. Those ruins are such a precious place to the Wave Tuna clan. Those from before the war told me that they even used to play there. Apparently Master Carla and her friends used to go there together and run around when they were young. There are lots of memories attached to it, huh? Yes, I'd like to thank you on behalf of our clan. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. This is the best I can do, but please, take this. We get 3 Dunkel Heights and 800 SP. I remember I wanted to do that quest for the 800 SP, and now I'm not so jazzed about it. It's weird. It's that weird way that things work, isn't it? Anyway, where have we not been yet? Obviously, we haven't been south here to get to that one character event. And I think that, apart from the world quest, that character event is all that's left in the region. So, if you know what I mean, I may as well go get it. I have a feeling, of course, we'll be back in the underworld in not too long a time. But with this done, we will just be back to Kurken Island and Kark Isles, so this main story can resume in not too long a time. Oh, Beastfin. That was new. I guess I've just not fought enough sharks. Ain't that the way? This is the Bird's Pass. The music changed, interestingly. Pull them now. Hunt Rhino Fiends for 4. It's 3 of them. I'm not doing that. So helpful. I want to have a look at this area first. Try to judge if there's anything new. Danger mushrooms. Don't think I've got them before. Rockwood miasma.